Okay, so welcome to Ganitagya Academy. I am Professor Hitesh, and I am director of Ganitagya Academy. Let me start today's topic. So we were studying rational and irrational numbers. So today's first question is okay. So let me write first question. Please keep your notebook and pen ready so that we can solve together. See, write in ascending orders. Okay, so first is 3 under root 5 and another is 4 under root 3. Okay, so we would like to compare these two numbers. So for that, what we'll do, we will convert 3 under root 5 into, can I write it is under root 5, and I can write 3 square and also under root 2, isn't it? So this is nothing but 3 square into 5, isn't it? And second number is, I can write under root 4 square into 3, isn't it? So first number will be converted to under root 9 into 5, that is I can write under root 45. Okay, and this I can write under root 16 into 3, that is under root 48. So now you can see one is under root 45 and another is under root 48. So definitely 48 is bigger than 45. So under root 48 is greater than under root 45. Hence I can write 4 under root 3 is greater than 3 under root 5. Okay, please write it down. So this is our first question. So we can say 4 root 3 is greater than 3 root 5. So ascending order will be 3 root 5 and then 4 root 3. Please write it down. Okay, so next is 2, and this I can write 5 raised to 1 by 3. Okay, so similarly I can write it, this is 2 cube into 5 and its power is 1 by 3, isn't it? And similarly the second one is 3, this is 2 raised to 1 by 3, so I can write it 3 cube into 2 and its power is 1 by 3, isn't it? So this is nothing but 8 5s, and that is 1 by 3, and second one is 9 into 2, sorry, this is 27. Okay, 3 cube, that is 27. So this is 27 into 2, that is 54, and that is 1 by 3. So one is 40, its power is 1 by 3, and another is 54, its power is 1 by 3. So we can say 54 is greater than 40, hence 54 raised to 1 by 3 is greater than 40 raised to 1 by 3. Hence we can say the ascending order is same, है ना? This is 2 like this, and second one will be 3. This is the correct ascending order. Okay, second is also done. Okay, so third question is, what is third question? That is 6 under root 5. So can I write it is 6 square into 5, its power 1 by 2, is it? Now second one is 7 under root 5, so I can write it under root 7 square into 5, and third I can write 8 under 2, that is I can write under root 8 square into 2. Okay, so first one is 36 into 5, its power 1 by 2. Second is 49 into 5, and third one is 64 into 2. Now just compare and find it out. So you will know. So you know 36 into 5, that will be, I can write, see, 36 plus 5 means 30 plus 6 into 5. So it will be 150 plus 30, that is 180. So and its power is 1 by 2. So number 1 is done. That is 6 root 5. I can write 180 under root 2. Now second one is 7 root 5. So 7 root 5 I can write it is under root 49 into 5, and under root 49 into 5 is nothing but the, I can write 50 minus 1 into 5. So this will be 250 minus 5, isn't it? So this is nothing but 245. Am I correct? Can we move?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And third one is, this is 245. And third one is, oh sorry, this is 7 root 3. This is 7 root 3. This is 7 root 3. I have written 7 root 5. So this is 7 root 3. So this will be 49 into 3. In question it is 3. Okay. So you can say 7 root 3 is 49 into 3, that is 147. Okay. This is 49 into 3, that is 50 minus 1 into 3, that is 150 minus 3, that is 147. So under root 147, that is 7 root 3. Okay, and third one is 64 into 2, that is nothing but 128. So now you can compare 180, we have to write in ascending order, 147 and 128. So definitely
Will be first, second will be 3.
है ना? So yes, 8 root 2, then 7 under root 3, and then 6 under root 5. So this is nothing but the ascending order. Okay, I am clearing this. Now we will move to next slide. Okay, so next question is write in descending order. Okay, so now it is first we have to write bigger number, we have to write. So see, simple. This is 2 into, this is power 4. So I must write 6 raised to 1 by 4. So can I write it is 2 raised to 4 into 6 and its power, that is 1 by 4. Similarly 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 4. So this is nothing but 3 raised to 4 into 2 and its power 1 by 4. So just find it out and we can see which number is greater and which is smaller. So 2 raised to 4 into 6. So 2 raised to 4 means 4 into 4, 16. That is 16 into 6. Its power is 1 by 4. So 16 into 6 is nothing but 96. So 96 power 1 by 4. Okay. And second one is 3 raised to 4. And 3 raised to 4 is nothing but, this is 3 raised to 4. So this is nothing but 9 into 9 into 2. So this is 81 into 2. That is 1 by 4. So this is nothing but 160 plus 2. That is 162. Its power 1 by 4. So definitely this number is smaller. So we have to write in descending order. So first I will write in descending order 3. This is, and then 2. It is this. Okay. So this is done. Now try second question. Try to answer this. Okay. So second is 7 under root 3. So can I write it is 7 into 3 raised to 1 by 2. So I can write 7 square into 3. Its power 1 by 2. And second is 3 under root 7. So I can write 3 into 7 1 raised to 2. So I can write 3 square into 7 power 1 by 2. So it is nothing but 49 into 3. That is 1 by 2.
Sorry, I didn't take the square by
Okay,
mistake.
okay, no issue. So that is 49 into 3 is, again we have seen, that is 147 power 1 by 2. And second one is 9 into 7, that is 63, and its power is 1 by 2. So definitely 7 under root 3 is greater than 3 root 7. Okay, so now we have to write in descending order. So first I will write 7 root 3 and then 3 under root 7. Please write down. Next one. So the next is compare these two numbers. Again we have to write down. Okay, this is a very nice question. So now we have to compare this number which is greater and which is smaller. So one question I'll do, second question you will do. Okay, so first see, first question is 15 raised to 1 upon 6. Okay, and second question is 12 raised to 1 by 4. Okay, so now its power is 1 by 6 and its power is 1 by 4. So how we can compare it? So we have to make its power equal. So for equating the power, what I'll do, we will take LCM of 6 and 4. Okay, so for LCM of 6 and 4, what I'll do, I will use long division method. So first I will take 2. So this is 3 and this is 2. Again I will take 2. So 3 will be same and it is 1. Then I will take 3. So 1, 1. So LCM is 2 square into 3. So I can say it is 12. Okay, so LCM is 12. Okay, so what I'll do, I will try to make both power is equal to 1 by 12. So how I can write it? So for that, this C, this is 15 raised to 1 by 6. So can I write 15 1 by 6 2 divided by 2, isn't it? So I can write 15 raised to 2 upon 12. Any doubt in this? So then I can write 15 square into 1 by 12. This is very easy now, I guess. So this is nothing but 15 square is 225. That is 1 by 12. So first number is done. Okay, now similarly, second is 12 raised to 1 by 4. That is nothing but 12 raised to 1 by 4. I'll multiply by 3, divide by 3. So this is nothing but 12. This is 3 upon 12. So can I write 12 cube? Can I write 12 cube? And then power 1 by 12. So this is nothing but 12 cube. 12 cube, 12 square is 144. And 144 into 12, it will come 1728. You can solve at your end. 1728 will come and its power is 1 by 12. Okay. So for this, if you need shortcut, you can write it 10 plus 2 cube. So then you have to use formula a plus b cube. Then we will see how to minimize the time in equating this cube. But this time you can see 1728 will come because we are just solving this. So this is power 1 by 12. This is power 1 by 12. And definitely what I'll write, 12, this greater than, this is 15 and its power 6. Okay, so first one is done. Okay, so see, second
Yes, sir,
one
I
is, you got the, okay, I'll solve, you just check and let
square.
me, आप मुझे बोलते जाइए. See, this is 24 raised to 1 by 2 and second one is 35 raised to 1 by 3. So what you have done?
By that finding LCM is 6 and then I've multiplied 1 by 2 into 3 by 3 in the case of 24 and afterwards I multiplied 1 by 3 into 2 by 2 in the case of 35.
Very nice, very nice, perfect, perfect. So this is 24 raised to 1 by 2. So multiply by 3, divide by 3, and in 35 multiply by 2 and divide by 2. So this is nothing but 24 cube power 1 by 6 and this is nothing but 35 square and power is 1 by 6. Am I correct? Is it? So
Yes, sir.
है ना? So 24 cube. How much you got? That is nothing but the 1324.
13,824.
Perfect. So this is 1 by 6, and second one is nothing but 35 square.
1,225.
Very nice. So do you know the method of finding out square of the number ending with 5? Let me tell you, if don't know. See, if this is 25 square, just 5 square is 25, and 2 into 3. So this is 625. If it is 35, then it is 25 at the end and 3 into 4. So that is 1225. It is, if it is 45 square, then 25, 4 5s are 50. So this is the method. If it is 65 square, then 25 and 6 7s are 42. Okay, this is the very method, this method. Okay, that is number 4225. Okay, likewise 75 square will be 5625, isn't it? 75 square will be 7 into 8, that is 56, and then 25. Okay, so this is the method to find out the square, the number which is ending with 5. 125 square also you can get 12 into 13 and then 25. So this is done, this is done. Okay, please let me know. So then we will move to next question. The next question is again, okay, insert two irrational number between 5 and 6. So you know rational and irrational number. Let me revise it. First one is rational number. Rational number. So rational number is the number which can be presented in P upon Q form, where
Q is not equal to 0.
Perfect. When Q not equal to 0 and P and Q are integer. P and Q both are integer. Integer means it may be minus infinite to 0 to infinite. Infinite means I must write some finite number. So on the all number exist on number line but integers. 1 2 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3, all number which are on number line. So and 0 is also a rational number. This question might ask, है ना? 0 is also a rational number. Okay, so all numbers on number line which are integers, that is, if P and Q is there, then it is rational number. Okay, similarly irrational number. Irrational number, the meaning of irrational number is the number which cannot be represented as a P upon Q form, like under root 2, that is irrational number, like pi, that is also irrational number, like under root 3, that is irrational number, 2 plus under root 3, that is also irrational number. Okay, so these are the irrational numbers. Okay, so what is the question? Insert two irrational number between 5 and 6. Insert two irrational number between 5 and 6. First write it down, so that this is very easy question. See, this is nothing but, okay, can I write 5 is equal to under root 25 and 6 I can write under root 36, isn't it? So insert two irrational numbers between root 5 and root 6. So I have written 5, I have written under root 25, and instead of 6 I have written under root 36. So there are so many irrational numbers between these. So under root 26, under root 27, under root 28, under root 29, under root 30, under root 31, under root 32, under root 33, under root 34, and under root 35. These all are irrational numbers exist between 5 and 6. So they asked us to insert two numbers. We have written insert so many irrational numbers. Please write it down. Okay, let me move to next question. What is next question? The next question is insert 5 irrational numbers between 2 under root 5 and 3 under root 3. So let me tell you the method again. Like previous, instead of 5 I have written under root 25. Instead of 6 I have written under root 36. Okay, so this is written 2 root 5 and 3 root 3. So what I can write, instead of 2 root 5, can I write it is under root 2 square into 5, that is nothing but under root 20, isn't it? And second, 3 under root 3, so I can write under root 3 square into 3, that is nothing but under root 27. So we have to insert 5 irrational numbers between these three. So the numbers could be under root 21, under root 22, under root 23, under root 24, under root 25 आएगा क्या?
Yes, sir. It is
No,
between.
no. Why?
There are five.
This is nothing but 5. So this is not irrational number. So 5 will not come because 5 is rational number. So under 25 won't come. Okay. So please write it down. Okay. So let me move to next question. This is written. हुआ था ना ये? This is done. So I am clearing this. Now we will move to next question, and that is very good question. The question is, write two rational numbers between under root 2 and under root 3. Write two rational numbers. Write two rational numbers between under root 2 and under root 3. Okay. So what is rational number? See, please keep that in mind, that rational numbers, see, you are having 22 by 7. You are having 22 by 7. This is, if I'll write 1.424242 like that, any number. Okay, so this will not be a rational number. The rational numbers will be having finite decimal, or we say the number which is terminating decimal. So terminating decimals. Okay, so let us say, so we have to write two rational numbers between under root 2 and under root 3. Okay, so terminating decimal numbers will be called rational numbers. Terminating decimals will also called rational numbers. Okay, so numbers you are having is under root 2 and under root 3. Okay, so now under root 2 and under root 3. So what you do, see very clearly, listen it. I can write it under root 200. I can write it under root 300 and divide by 100 also. So I multiplied by 100 and divide by 100. Can I write it? Any doubt in this? Can I write under root 2? Under root 2 को हमने लिख दिया under root 200 and divide by 100, and under root 3 को we have written under root 300 and divide by 100. Am I correct? So what I'll do, under root 100 is nothing but 10. So under root 200 divide by 10 and under root 300 divide by 10. Am I clear? So we have to find numbers between under root 2 and under root 3. So I can write numbers between under root 200 and under 300 and divide by 10. Those numbers will also be rational number, exist between under root 2 and under root 3. Kuch confusion? See, under root 200 upon 100. So I have written it under root 100 and under root 200 divided by under root 100. So under root 100 means 100 की power 1 by 2. So can I write 10 square and its power 1 by 2? है ना? Okay, very nice. So this is done. This is done. Very good. Now what we have to do? We have to find numbers between under root 200 divided by 10 and under root 300 and divide by 10. So for some time leave the 10, only concentrate on under root 200 and under root 220, under root 300. Okay, so you know, see, write it here. 1 square is 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 5 square, oh sorry, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100. Similarly, write 11 square, 12 square, 13 square, 14 square, 15 square, 16 square, 17 square, 18 square, like this, and 19 and 20. So 11 square is 121, 12 square is 144, 13 square is 169, 14 square is 196, 15 square is 225. Okay, so what we required? Under root 200. So between under root 200 and under root 300, first number कौन सा आया? Under root 225. So first number is under root 225 upon 10. Am I correct? Under root 2 is under root 200 square के बाद में क्या आया? Under root 225. After 225, 16 square is how much? 16 square is 256. So next number क्या आया? I can write under root 256 upon 10. And 17 square is, that is more than 300. No, that is 289 na. 17 square is, am I clear till now? So it started from under root 200, so we reached to under root 225, then 256, then 117 square is also 289, that is less than 300. So I can write under root 289 upon 10, and 18 square is more than 300, that is 324. So it won't come. Only these three number are the perfect square number, so I will include this. So because of that, what I'll get? 15 upon 10, this is 16 upon 10, then 17 upon 10. So can I say, write two rational numbers? We have written three rational numbers. So this is 1.5, then 1.6 and 1.7. Okay, please write it down. They asked two number, we have written three number. Okay, this is very much clear. So let me move to next question. The next question is, write three rational numbers between under root 3 and under root 5. Try to solve this. This is also very much easy. Okay, just let me give you hint that, like in previous question, I will write it under root 300 upon 10, and I will write under root 500 upon 10. So now you will find out the perfect square number between 300 and 500. So see, 17 square you have seen, that is 289. 18 square is 324. Sorry, this is 324. Okay, so first number directly आपको मैंने बता दिया, that is 324 upon 10. Okay, so again you will write 19 square, you will write 20 square, you will write 21 square. So under root 500 कितना होता है वो देख लीजिए, and before that what you can do? 22 square. So 23 square, you know, that is 529. So this much number you can write. Okay, please write it down and try to give me answer.
1.8, 1.92.
Perfect. So see, so this is 18 by 10. So we have to write in terms of rational numbers. So instead of 1.8, that is decimal number, what I'll do? I can write 9 by 5. 18 by 10, I can write 9 by 5. Isn't it? So root 3, then 9 by 5, then next one you have told 19 by 10. So write 19 by 10 only. Then you have told 20 by 10. So you can write, isn't it? So you can write 2 also. Okay, then it is 2.21 upon 10. So write 21 upon 10, and then you have written 22 by 10. So you can write 11 upon 5 between under root 2, between under root 2 and under root 3, between under root 2 and under root 3. Okay, please write it down. So this is the correct format to write. Okay, that you can also write, but this is the more proper format. We will move to next question. The next question is simplify each of the following. After this 4 questions, we will end our session. So just we have to write, we have to solve these 4 questions. Okay. So first write your, okay. Chaliye. So let me try this. So first question is C. So for that you have to, I am writing some formulas, some expressions. You write it, then that will be very much easy for you. Okay. So let A and B, write it down. Let A and B be positive real number. Let A and B be positive real numbers. Then first of all write under root A into under root B. I can write under root A into under root B. Okay, that is valid for every power. So if it is cube root, if it is cube root, that also I can write cube root of A into cube root of B. Okay, question number 3. Number 3 expression is if it is in division A upon B, then it will be under root A divided by under root B. Okay, then 4, if it is valid for any power, like if it is cube root, that is also I can write cube root like this cube root. Okay, very much clear. Now 5, see, under root A plus under root B into under root A minus under root B. So you know A plus B into A minus B, you know the formula, A plus B into A minus B, that is A square minus B square. So it will be under root A square minus under root B square. So I can write it is A minus B. Okay, so 5th one is also done. Then 6th. So 6th is A plus under root B into A minus under root B. Am I clear? So this is very easy. You can write A square minus under root B square. So I can write A square minus B. Okay. Is it easy? Now property 7, that is under root A plus under root B into under root C plus under root D. So I can write C, under root A into under root C, that is under root AC, plus under root A into under root D, so under root AD, plus B into C, so under root BC, plus B into D, so under root BD. Okay, so this is property number 6. Please write these properties and then solve this question. That would be very easy for you. One more, I will write property number 7, that is useful for this one. Written this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can I rough it? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
now, okay, very nice. So next, just I would like to say that is under root A plus under root B square. So like A plus B square, you know A plus B square, that is A square plus B square plus 2AB. Similarly, you can write under root A square plus under root B square plus 2 under root A B. So this is nothing but A plus B plus 2 under root AB. Okay. Similarly, if it is minus, this minus will come here. So under root a minus under root b, its square, that will be under root a square plus under root b square minus 2 under root a into b. So this will be a plus b minus 2 under root ab. So this will be done. Okay, so with the help of this all properties, you can solve these 4 questions very easily. So write this, then we will solve this question. Chaliye. So first question is C. First property is under root a, under root b, that is under root ab. Can we say? So here is 16 raised to 1 by 5. This is nothing but 16 this, and this is 2 and 5. So can I write its power will be 5 and 16 into 2? So this is nothing but 32 की power 1 upon 5. Okay, and at the same time, can you factorize 32? 2 into 16, that is 2 into 2 into 8, then 2 into 2 into 2 into 4, or 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So this is nothing but 2 raised to 5. Am I clear? So 2 raised to 5 into 1 raised to 5. So please remember, x raised to n, its power m, so that is x raised to mn. If it is x raised to p and its power is 1 upon q, it will be x raised to p upon q. If it is x raised to 1 upon q and its p, then x raised to p upon q. This is very easy exponent part that you can. Okay, so this is nothing but 2 raised to 5 is raised to 5. So I can write 2 raised to 5 upon 5, that is 2 raised to 1. So first answer is 2. Please write it down. So the next is okay. So next property you can use under root a upon under root b. So it could be under root a upon b. Is it easy? So now we are having 243, its power is 1 by 4, and divided by 3, its power is 1 by 4. So can I write common, that is 4, and it is 243 upon 3. So I can write it 243 upon 3, its power is 1 by 4. Okay, so if you will solve 243 upon 3, it will be nothing but 3 into 81 upon 3, isn't it? That is 1 by 4. So 3 se 3 cancel, it will be 81 to power 1 by 4. Okay, so again you can write 9 square power 1 by 4. So 9 square is nothing but 3 raised to 4. So you can write 3 raised to 4, its power 1 by 4. So answer will be 3. So second answer is 3. First answer is 2. Both done. So now we will move to question number 3. That is C. This is very easy question. 3 plus root 2 into 4 plus root 7. This is under root 7. Okay, so you can write 3 into 4. You can write 3 into 4 plus 3 into root 7. So 3 under root 7 plus root 2 into 4. That is 4 under root 2 plus root 2 into root 7. That is under root 2 into 7. Isn't it? So 3 4s are 12 plus 3 under root 7 plus 4 root 2 plus under root 14. Am I correct? Very nice. Just this is the answer. Nothing we cannot solve further. So third is also done. And for fourth, okay. So for fourth, what I'll do, this is nothing but under root a minus under root b, its square. So we have written a plus b minus 2 under root ab, if you remember. Okay, so I can write under root 3 minus under root 2 its square. So I can write under root 3 square plus under root 2 square minus 2 into under root 2 under root 3. So I can write 3 plus 2 minus 2 under root 6. So this is the 5 minus 2 under root 6. Very nice. So this is also done. Please write it down and let me know when done. Okay. So these four are the homework question. First one is under root 5 plus under root 7 into 2 plus under root 5. Second one is 5 plus under root 5 into 5 minus under root 5. Third one is under root 3 plus under root 7 whole square. Then under root 11 minus under root 7 and under root 11 plus under root 7.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
done.
Okay.